Hey y'all, Toad here. Well, as you can see, time to do a little work with the beehive, and the one we're going to be messing with is the one. Let's see, where's the finger? There it is. That one right there. And what happened was last time I messed with this hive, it was to stack that second brood super on top. And some of y'all may remember, I don't know if I put the picture out, but what had happened was there was a little bit too much space between two of the frames in the lower hive body, and they built comb. The bees built comb down from the inner cover, and it was a big piece of comb full of honey and brood. And when I went to remove that to stack, the majority of that comb fell into the hive. So I didn't go get it right away. The girls were pretty agitated, and now it's time to go in there, and it's an inspection, yeah, but it's also pretty much to clean that out. Now, if I end up editing this, it's just going to be for content. Trust me, if I end up running down the road screaming like a little girl, I'll try and get that on camera. But I'm not going to, probably won't film everything. But we're going to get started. Now, we need the hive tool, please. Yeah, well, they're in. They are really well in this upper half. Yeah, this smoker's having trouble keeping this thing lit. Just do what you can. Probably see on camera that this hive body is a little smaller than the one it was sitting on. There's some of that cross combing I was talking about. All right, where's the bowl? That's a big old piece right there. Trying to keep an eye out for the queen. We certainly don't want to find her the hard way and harm her, or God forbid, kill her. But all of this really has to be cleaned off. Okay, go. Really hoping she's down inside this little box. Okay, now go ahead and smoke them down pretty good there, because we got to get in there and get that. Okay, let me slide in there, because we really got to get the comb I dropped is right there. So we got to remove this frame and see what comes out with it. Just a lot of honey. A lot of honey in there. A lot of young bees too. Don't see the queen. So far, so good. I'm going to pull this frame out and try and lean it towards the side, because that big old piece of loose comb is right next to it. Hopefully, do this without making too much of a mess. Okay, I don't see her. So now comes the fun part. Now, I've got to get this out of here. Now, I've got this feeling that, you have that smoker, is it going?
Yes.
Yeah, have it? To get everybody to get off that comb would be nice. Woo, boy, are they unhappy.
You don't want to get your gloves dirty, I'll use mine.
Noisy, noisy, noisy. Well, I can wash the gloves. I just want to get this comb out in one piece if I can. It's not small, it's a big piece. It's almost the size of a frame.
Yep.
And hopefully the queen isn't on there. If she is, then we might have a problem. Spread these out. Here, no. Give me just a second. Okay. Let me put this frame back in. Oh, that's tough. Probably should clean that off, but I'm not going to. Just trying to make a little more, trying to close up that space in some ways, and, you know, try and keep that horrible cross-combing down to a reasonable amount. Spread these out a little bit. Come on, girls, let me in here. There we go. There we go. That looks a lot better. Now go ahead and, if you want to search for that queen, go ahead. But I want to make sure that she ain't in there. I don't think so, though. Okay. That's somebody carrying pollen. Look at all that, huh? Okay, just... Yeah, we're going to have to do something. I don't want to kill all those bees, but let me go ahead and put it back together again.
I'll get a plastic bag and maybe you can brush them off and slap them in the bag.
I haven't thought about it, but yeah. The main thing is we just want to get as many of the girls off of here as we can. You know? So I think what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and get a different bowl. Okay. And I can gently sweep them off into another location. So I'm just going to go ahead and put the hive back together again. Huh, not supposed to smoke out the beekeeper. Okay, well, cleaned it up a little bit, and as you can see, if you've been watching the videos, you know there's been a lot of beehive building, and these three were second generation. That one right there was the first generation and ended up being a little small. You know, the girls are propalizing it up okay, but it won't stick around very long. But, you know, I'll get into what happened with that when I get more into the building. For right now, I just wanted to clean that hive up because it's going to, of course, be receiving honey supers pretty soon. And who knows, I may end up swapping these two, or I may end up building a small board to go in between these here, this guy here, and the honey super. That's a honey super right there. That is a factory correct sized one. And all the hive bodies I built since then, since these, all match this up just fine. But this is going to be quite a bit bigger than that one, so I'm probably going to have to build a little shim for now to start stacking this out. And when will I stack it out? Well, one thing I did while I was in there looking is I saw how the bees were filling. Now down here, wow, it's just full. It all looks like the bowl you saw down there. And I'll get you a little closer before I'm done. But these were built up about right to there. There's a couple of frames still needed to go. So it won't be long. I'm saying a couple of weeks, max. And I'll be starting to stack this one out. And next weekend, I'll take a look at this one and see how they're doing. That honey super's up with the queen excluder in, so they should be filling that one up, or at least starting. So let me pan you down here. There's got honey on my gloves. You can see what we took out. I mean, that is almost solid pollen. And we'll deal with that. We'll extract what we can out of there, do what we can with that. But for right now, we're going to leave it out, let them rob it, let them have a good time. And you know, unless I just now killed the queen, which is always possible, I'd say I'm in pretty good shape. Well, we are in pretty good shape here. Are your fingers icky?
No.
Good. Do me a favor and pull the glove off this hand. You might have to go to the gauntlet. There you go. There you go. There, now pull the fingertips, please. Okay, I just don't want to touch the camera's buttons with honey-filled gloves. Check this out. Yeah, I am kind of playing with a new camera, and part of me wants to see how well it'll zoom. So let's have a little fun. You can see we started out. How far would you say I am away from the hive? About 8 feet? 9 feet? What would you say?
8 feet.
Yeah, so let's zoom right in. And you can see there's some girls doing their thing. Alright, y'all. Thanks a lot for watching. Fair winds, and we'll, where's my thumb at? Oh, that's how I'm zoomed in. I can't do it. We'll see you next time around.